Hey everybody, it's the Dragon211 back with another video. I didn't get a chance to wish everyone a Merry Christmas on my channel, so for those of you who celebrated Christmas, Merry belated Christmas and Christmas Eve. For those of you that don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope you guys are having a great time. I hope everybody had lots of smiles, hugs. If not, I hope you guys are alright. You know, I mean, people go through tough times all the time, and you know, you just gotta hang in there, find something to keep a hold onto and latch onto it and everything like that. And you just gotta fight through it. Like, that's all you really can do, right? Because you don't really have any control of the situation. Unless you do, then that's a whole nother story. I just wanted to make a quick video. I wanted to give you guys some updates because I actually have a way to do a Let's Play. I might do Let's Plays here pretty soon, which is pretty cool and exciting. I just have to work out a few kinks, because I'm not sure if I can do it with webcam or if I can just do a voiceover. I just gotta work out some of the technology problems that I've been having. But yeah, those are gonna be coming in the future whenever I get time to do it. It's been a little bit crazy. I've been working a lot and trying to find time for friends and things like that too in this break, because they miss me and I miss them. So I haven't been on as much as I wanted to. I mean, I've been playing out some of the games I've bought just to give them like a test run, but like nothing, you know, I've been just trying to test some things out, like Borderlands 2, Rust, and games like that. And Rust is actually really cool, but I'm having a lot of problems with it, because, like, I want to try to get into one of those major servers with lots of people in it. Like, if you don't know what Rust is, it's kind of like a crafting survival game sort of thing, so you, like, craft your wood shelter, campfire, things like that, and you try to live off the land, pretty much. It's pretty intense though, because like the servers that I want to get onto that have like, I don't know, 50, 60 people on it, just to have some more of a challenge, I guess, or even help. Those sites they've been a little harder to get onto my computer. Yeah, they've been a little difficult to like try to get into. So I've been into like smaller servers, just testing it out, see if I can do anything really. And it's actually hard, but it's fun too at the same time, because you're like, yeah, I got enough wood to build this, I have enough wood to do that, so it's actually kind of cool. But anyway, before I ramble on to that and give anything away, really. Yeah, so there's going to be some Let's Plays in the future, hopefully. I don't think I'll be as, like, frequent uploader as, you know, some of the bigger channels, like Markiplier and those guys, but at least I'll try to get one up, like, once a week at least. I mean, it sucks that you guys have to wait a whole week to find out what happens, but you know, I'll try. I mean, I do got some free time, like even the start of this next semester, because nothing really gets kicked off into gear until like the week after, or even like towards the end of the week. So hopefully I can get something up during that week and like the beginning sort of portion of the semester. And then it's going to be a little slower, less frequent than that. So we'll try. I'll try it. Okay. Alright. With that out of the way, yeah, I just wanted to reflect on this year as well. Like, it's been a year full of ups and downs for me, like, really, like, it's been intense. I had a terrible winter semester, like, from January to April, just with my grandpa being sick, and then he ended up passing away in May, so that was a big down on me, because I felt very guilty for missing classes and skipping and things like that. I just couldn't handle it, so that was a big regret, especially because I got academic warning, which I don't know if I've actually ever told anyone about this, but pretty much it's because I failed an English course last year. So what that means is that my GPA dropped below 1.9, so I got academic warning, which means I have to work it off. So for this year, so like this past semester and next semester, and probably a summer course, unfortunately, or a spring summer course, I have to have all my courses over GPA, like 2.0 GPA, like all my courses, not just a single semester. Every course needs to be above 2.0. And so far I've done that this semester. I mean, I haven't gotten my final grade back in one of my courses yet, but the other two are alright. I mean, I got like the 60-70 range, so that's pretty good. GPA wise, it's like, I don't know, let's see, 2.7-ish, I guess. 2.7, 2.8, so that's pretty good. Like, that's a good thing. You guys must be like, oh, that's a low GPA. But leave me alone, okay? I've actually had a pretty intense start to the semester as well. I'll get to that. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. That was like the first half of that year really was really hard. Like in May, I moved to Wetaskiwin, live with my mom, and that was cool for a while. Like, it was awesome, but I couldn't get a job down there. Like, to when I was going to live there all summer. I couldn't get a job down there. Like, nobody was really hiring or anything like that, so it was nearly impossible to, like, get a job. I had one interview at, like, A&W, and that was it. So that was really ridiculous, actually. So then I ended up moving back in June. And I'm living with my dad now, so that was the result of that. And I've been working back at Panago. Yeah, the summer I worked a lot because of tuition and everything like that, and I was able to work enough to pay off the whole first semester, which is pretty sweet, in my opinion, because university's expensive as hell, so that was cool. But it meant that I had no money to hang out with friends that summer, which sucked, but my friends have been pretty understanding for the most part. So that was that. That was the summer, just working a lot and trying to see friends when I could. Yeah, so that part was good. The summer was good. Like, work was fine. Well, work has always been sort of like iffy, like good and bad sort of thing because of just certain people there and the dynamics of a stressful environment, things like that. So it's been okay. So now we're back into the beginning of the semester. This semester was actually pretty awesome. Like, I gotta admit, like, I was on track of everything. I didn't have any late assignments. I was on the ball on everything this semester. It was fantastic. So that was good. Unfortunately, I had one of the courses. That's why I was like, I might have to take a summer course, because normally you need 8 courses to work off this academic warning, and you have to get 2.0 over all those courses. So for me, I had a course got canceled on me, so I had to drop it, and I couldn't get enrolled into another course, because, it's that time of year where everybody's already enrolled, so classes are pretty full. So I had 3 courses this semester, and I thought it was alright, because I thought one of the courses was going to be really, really hard, like that Education Policy Studies one. Turns out that course was actually really amazing for me. It was a little depressing, though. Like, I gotta admit, there's like lots of negatives in education, man. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. I'm not even gonna get into it because it's just a really depressing topic. But that course I did fantastic, and like, I know I did really well in that course, and it's just surprising because it's like hard work will get you through a course. Like, hard work will reflect in your grades, unless it's like stupid introductory courses where it's like you do all your hard work and then like the exams like fucking like screw you over. Anyway, that's another story. That was my RLS class. But anyway, classics was good too. It was weird though, because I felt like I understood everything that was being taught in that course, like about the Iliad and all the different texts we did. But when it came to an exam, like just trying to talk it out and work through the Greek and things like that, it was a little difficult. So I didn't do as well as I wanted to in that course, but I did pretty well, so that was awesome. RLS was kind of horrible because I failed the first midterm. I studied for it. I did. Like, I studied a lot for it. But, it just, like, an introductory course is a little harder because they go through such general things, like, at the beginning there. So you try to, like, wrap your head around how everything works together, and then, like, it can be a little confusing. So I'm okay with the mark that I got because I improved, actually, as I went through the course. So I failed, and I got, like, a 60 on the midterm. Then on the final I probably got about like a 75-80. So I did improve throughout the course, because then my final mark was around that 70 mark, right? So I did improve, so I'm pretty happy with that. So that was this semester, so I'm okay with the marks. I applied for a few scholarships. I hope that my mark that I got in my education class, whenever I get it, I hope that mark will be enough to actually help me with those scholarships that I applied for, because I've worked so hard. I don't think you guys even know. So school was good. I also took on some volunteering opportunities. I got involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and that's sort of a sad tale right now, but like, it was a long process. Like, it took like a month and a half for me to even like finish all the training and everything like that. Then another like half a month, so 2 months in total until I got to see my mentee. And he was awesome. He was just in grade 2, so he's just 7 years old. He was awesome, and I was meeting him for 5 weeks, and it sucked though because there was about 3 weeks where I couldn't see him because 2 weeks he wasn't there, and the 1 week I couldn't make it, like, at all, like bad weather and everything like that. So I called and let them know, and they're like, "Oh, that's fine, whatever." But here in December, I was supposed to go to a Christmas lunch with the school and my mentee, and just in order to like celebrate the year and be grateful for the next year and things like that, like what I'm doing in this video, kind of. But as I was on my way, I got an email from my coordinator saying that my mentee had moved. So I don't have a mentee anymore for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Like, he's working hard to try to find me a new mentee, but it's pretty stressful because I'm not going to hear anything until after January 6th, so next week. So that's sort of a sad tale. But I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. Like, it was fun. Like, it's not regular, like, teaching things or anything like that. Like, I had to help him read and write and things like that, and then I had to play games, just started to like build his motor skills, and then we planned for the next week. That's sort of how each session worked. But yeah, so that's sort of a sad tale there. But hopefully I get a new mentee at the same school, because the school is pretty awesome. Also, I did Study Buddies for 10 weeks, and I did it at Westmount Junior High here in the city. It was a little intense. I gotta admit, junior high kids are freaking insane. Like, they are. They're so rude, but I think it was actually a good experience for me to have, like, that sort of, like, backlash and resistance and things like that, so then I know what I'm going to experience as a teacher, right? So, like, because I want to do in secondary, so I'm not necessarily junior high or high school, so I'm going to hopefully get into volunteering again next semester, like, with Big Brothers Big Sisters, of course, like, remain there, but also with, like, maybe Study Buddy again, or there's other volunteering things that I'm looking at that helps me build on, like, my education skills and things like that, like teaching skills, so that's pretty exciting. There's lots of opportunities out there, man. Like, I suggest volunteering. Like, you feel so great afterwards. Like, honestly, it's a great feeling. What else? Okay, so that was that. Right. Friends. God. As you guys know, my best friend and I are not best friends anymore. We're not even friends anymore. We haven't spoken to each other in actually a couple months now. At first that was hard because I missed that certain, like, constant communication daily with her and everything like that. And there's a lot of, like, tears and frustrations, and I felt so bad to my friends Tasha and Whitney. Like, guys, if you watch this, I feel so bad for that time that I was so down about it. Because I knew it was a good thing for me to get away from her. I do. I realize that now. Like, I feel great. I shouldn't really say that, but I feel better for sure that I've kind of, like, let her go. But yeah, but my other friends, like Tasha and Whitney, you guys have been fantastic. Like, you guys are awesome. Like, I know I haven't been able to, like, see you guys as much as I wanted to lately because it's just been intense. But you guys are fantastic. Like, you guys have gotten me through all this stuff that has happened this year, like, all of the ups and downs. So I really thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are fantastic. Like, seriously. I'm actually excited because tonight I get to go party for New Year's Eve. And I get to see Whitney there and her friend Jessica, so that'd be cool. Tasha, I'm sorry you missed out. I really wish you could be there, but Merry Christmas to you, Tasha, because her Christmas dinner is happening tonight. So yeah, we can all should get together soon. But yeah, so that's my reflection of this year. It's just been, like I said, ups and downs, like roller coaster, man. But honestly, I think it's for the good. Like, all the stuff that's happened, you just kind of turn into a positive light somehow. Even if it's something small, like, God, like with my best friend, like, I don't have to deal with lies anymore. Or as much, or frequent lies, I should say. So just, like, trying to turn things into positives. Like, that's the only thing you can do, and the only way you can get through this life. Because honestly, with the dismal, very point of view of life, where it's like, you are born, and then you die. Within that, you need to find something to keep going, right? You're like, you're gonna die. Like, it's inevitable. Like, unless you're, like, some crazy person who's like, I want to be immortal. I'm not saying that that's weird, but anyway, yeah, you just gotta try to take things into positive lights. Like, I've been working hard on that this year, and I think I'm actually getting better at it. Like, even at work, where I had, like, those terrible days where, like, I worked 8 hours with no breaks and no food or anything like that. I try to turn to positive, like, oh, well, our sales are fantastic, But yeah, anyway, so I wish you guys a very happy new year. I hope you guys have fun, stay safe out there, and I wish you all the best for this following year. I know I'm looking forward to a better year, more Let's Plays, things like that. So yeah, I hope you guys really have a good year coming up, and expect more vlogs from me before I do any Let's Plays. So yeah, more videos like this. And then I'll try to get my Let's Play up probably near the beginning of January here, like pretty soon. So I'll try, okay? Don't hold it to me. If I don't do it, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I wish you guys all the best. Happy New Year, and I will see you next year. Bye-bye.